Good morning. Welcome to it's kind of a work from home vlog, but it's mostly a vlog for my first week doing not 75 hard and not 75 soft. We are doing 75 balance. I saw this on TikTok and I was like, this is more my speed. This is what we're doing for the first 75 days. The first 75 days I do have a work trip that I'm doing, so we're gonna have to adjust some things for the work trip, but yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about that. But I am hungry and I have a headache, so we need to go fix that and then we'll chat.
Settling in, settling down, falling in love, not falling out. I keep on falling in. Each of us both done in the crown. A crown, a crown, a crown. A king and a queen royally bound. Yeah. Both called it from the beginning. Called it. We knew that the right to be nice. Knew that the right to be in us. We do what we gotta do to stay winning.
Okay, we're done with breakfast. I feel a little bit better now. My headache, it's still slightly there, but we'll deal. We'll drink some water. I'm trying to not drink 5 cups of coffee today because I don't need it. I had a Lonnie New packet when I was doing my workout this morning, so that is more than enough caffeine for me. I should not need to have like 4 cups of coffee today. I wanted to talk about the 75 balance challenge that I'm doing. So I saw this on TikTok and it just happened to kind of be like what I was intentionally doing for the new year anyways. So I'm gonna do this for 75 days. Obviously it's like a little bit different from what I was originally doing, but I think it'll be good for me to at least get some good habits going. So I found this from a creator on TikTok named Taylor Croyle, and I'll link her video down below if you guys want to give her a follow. But so starting this as of today, which would be like roughly March, I'll have to like look at the exact date, but 75 days, you are going to move your body at least 45 minutes 4 times a week. I do Peloton every morning for 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna do some stuff in the afternoon just to kind of break up my workout because doing it all at once is a lot for me. 45 minutes total 4 times a week. 1 outdoor walk or run per week. I live in an area that's not really walkable, so my walks are gonna be probably going down to the strip or walking around in Summerlin or something like that. Drink at least 64 ounces of water a day. This is 40, and then I did 20 this morning for my workout with the other liquids and stuff. Like I do tea at night, so there's my other 4 ounces, so that's super easy. No more than 2 takeout meals a week. We don't really eat out anyways, so that one's gonna be super easy for me. At least 20 minutes of reading before bed. That one is gonna be very difficult because I have a very hard time reading. But last night I read for about an hour between 2 different books, which was nice. Journal at least 20 minutes, journal at least 5 times weekly. That's another one that's going to be difficult for me because I'm not a journal person, but I did just order a passion planner and I've got my 5-minute journal. So between those two, that takes care of that. 1 small treat a day. That one I don't necessarily need to do, but it's there if I do want that. Treats for me would be something like ice cream, Starbucks, little cake pop, something like that. Aim for protein in every meal, which I do have thanks to my meal planning app. In bed before 10:30 on weekdays. I'm gonna change this to in bed before like 8:30 because then I want to be asleep by like 9:30, so that gives me time to read and everything. Aim for vegetables during at least 1 meal daily. That one is a difficult one for me, but again, meal planning app does that for me. And then no alcohol consumption Monday through Thursday. That means weekends. I do have a work trip coming up, so things like that. And I already am planning on not keeping alcohol at home and only drinking if we're out doing something. But things like work trips where it's unavoidable, not unavoidable because I could just not drink, but realistically that's not gonna happen when I'm hanging around a whole bunch of other people that are drinking that I only get to see once a year. So that week is the exception. I'm not counting anything that week because I'm gonna be eating out and don't really have control over most of that, the first half of that week. So, but yeah, that is the 75 balance challenge that I am working on. So let's see, let's figure out what the actual date is. March 3rd, if I did my math right. She must have had her date off because she had March 16th and it's definitely not March 16th. Oh, I was wrong. March 17th. March 17th. I'm gonna put that on my calendar that that's the 75 days. And I'm gonna do like videos throughout of like how I'm doing. Like I'll do like a monthly check-in of how I did for the month. I'm excited. It seems a lot easier than 75 hard and 75 soft because that's just too much all at once. And realistically, like me not drinking is not gonna happen. It's just not. That's what always gets me. And drinking a gallon of water, like I'm not gonna drink a gallon of water. So anyways, I'm gonna go back to work for a little bit. It's still a quiet day today. People are still getting caught up and coming back from the new year. So I'm expecting this week to be kind of quiet. But today I'm working on getting a little bit more organized and getting my planner set up, which is actually really easy because I don't have as much going on now. So it's more just getting into the routine of filling it out and working through my list. Yeah, we'll check in a little bit.
I left our names written in the sand. I didn't know that they would wash away so fast, and that note I left in your bed. You don't have to hide.
Good morning. We're starting greens again because I kind of fell off the wagon and I weighed myself again this morning and I've gained a couple pounds in the last week, which is not, I don't think it's from how I'm eating now. I think it's from last week because I ate a bunch of pizza and stuff on New Year's Eve. So, and junk that I didn't eat. But one thing that I'm kind of not liking about this app because I'm doing it with Randy on certain meals is it's hard to figure out how much you actually need per serving because the recipes are for like 6 servings, and so I'm having a hard time like splitting it out. But today we're cooking new things, so I think it's gonna be a little bit easier, and I'm not cooking for like 3 days worth of stuff. It's 2 days worth, so I can basically split it in half again, and we're good. Today we're doing, for breakfast, I think we're doing an English muffin and hard-boiled eggs. And then for lunch, we're doing Thai peanut wraps. The thing I don't like about the grocery list is it just combines all the tortillas into one. And so like, it's not telling you, hey, for the peanut wraps, you need smaller tortillas than you do for a quesadilla, like I had last night. So I think what I'm gonna do is just make one big wrap, cut it in half, and then we each get half. And then for dinner, I think we're doing a chipotle chicken salad, something like that. I'll have to go back and look. I can't remember off the top of my head. That might, oh no, tonight we're doing beef stroganoff. That's what it was. Kind of like a knockoff beef stroganoff. So we'll see how I feel today. I'm gonna try really hard today to only eat the exact amounts that they're telling me, because yesterday I definitely didn't. I need to be better about weighing things out. I'm gonna give it about a month, and if I don't see any change with working out and eating from this meal planner, then I'm gonna switch up like the meals that it's doing and maybe like cut back on bread or pasta or something. I feel like it is a lot more bread than I normally eat, so trying that. Maybe next week I'll just like, my camera is struggling today, so I'm almost thinking next week I may just like swap out the bread options. But we'll see. I did not work out this morning, so I'm gonna do it this afternoon. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it in the morning or in the afternoon, because I do like doing it in the morning because then I like shower and I'm like ready for the day. But like today I could not get myself out of bed and like have the energy to go do that. We'll do it this afternoon. So yeah, happy Wednesday. I'm gonna go figure out my plan of attack for the day at work. I have 2 calls and one of them is probably gonna get canceled, so that's cool. One is at 8, so I've got about an hour before that one. And then I have therapy today, so all kinds of exciting stuff happening today. The one thing I don't like about dieting is that when I get hungry, I'm like dying. Not literally, but it feels like it. I had a little popcorn, just like one of the little 100-calorie packs. And then for lunch, the one thing I don't like about this app that I'm using is that everything requires cooking. And I don't always have time to do that at lunch. So we're gonna have to try and find easier things for next week to do. Tonight we're doing a version of beef stroganoff with some zucchini. So I'm gonna go cook that.
To me, I know it wasn't red. I left our names written in my heart. I didn't see that we were living worlds apart. I should have known.
Good morning. I've had a busy morning. I didn't get to film this morning when I was making my coffee, but things are starting to pick up after the holidays, which is nice. So I've got a bunch of client presentations I've got to work on today. And because I had a ton of calls, but they all keep getting canceled because I think everyone's still playing catch up, which is fantastic. Not gonna complain. So I'm gonna go make some breakfast. I haven't eaten yet. I've just been doing coffee. Then I'm gonna do some focus time and work on my decks that I've gotta do. I've been struggling with the meal planning app because everything involves cooking. So I was talking to my friend last night and she was like, Jen, why are you not eating your leftovers for lunch? And I was like, oh, that would probably be helpful. I do that normally when I cook, so I don't know why that didn't occur to me with this, because I just kind of go through the list. So I'm gonna make my breakfast because breakfast is easy to make. Lunch, I'll have leftovers, and then dinner, I'll make what I was supposed to have for lunch. So we're just gonna switch it around. But it is 10 o'clock, so I'm trying to fast, but so like technically if I stop eating at 7, I can't eat till 11, but I ate dinner early last night, so I'm not worried about it. So let's go make some lunch. I said lunch. I meant breakfast. You knew what I meant. I have had so much going on today, but I'm finally eating at 2 o'clock. So we're doing leftovers from last night, beef stroganoff and zucchini. I have a massive headache. It's just been a fun day at work. I've gotten half of my list done, but then I had a bunch of fires come up. So I'm gonna go deal with those now. I have had so much to do today and I'm ready for a nap. But I have one more presentation I'm gonna update and just make sure we had stock of things and then send that off so I don't have to do it in the morning. And I've already like filled out my planner for tomorrow, so I don't have to do that, which is great. I got about 75% of my list done today, which is an improvement for me. I've noticed that if I don't like put my headphones on and work through things, I will get nothing done. So we did that. And I did some brainstorming for one of the things I'm doing tomorrow and got a couple of those emails sent out. So I just need to finish that up tomorrow. I'm trying to have vendors do some like mock-ups for me. So yeah, successful day today.
You mess with me, boy. You are the cause of all my stress.
You trying to exercise?
You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to avoid that funny feeling in my chest. Can't help but wonder what's coming next. And I've been staying up and getting all worked up, yeah, until sunrise. Thinking about all the times you've gotten in my mind and all of your sides.
Would meatballs be weird with
Tell me honestly,
Alfredo sauce?
what do you want us
Friday. Today has been crazy. Even with cancel calls, I just had a lot going on. A lot of things I had to fix. So I haven't really had a chance to film. I did not have breakfast this morning. I had coffee for breakfast. And then for lunch, I made chicken salad last night. So I had leftovers of that on some toast. I'm trying to save all of my calories for later today because we're gonna go to, well, I'm going to a new casino that just opened. They've got a food hall. So I'm going to a meetup and we're gonna go check that out. But that's not for like 4 more hours and I need to eventually get ready. So I'm gonna do my hair real quick. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Kind of want to straighten it. I never wear it straight anymore unless it's like this. And I feel like I need to clean it up a little bit. So last night, I've got major issues with lots of things, but mainly this meal planning app I signed up for. I wish I had caught it before it billed because I don't think I'm going to keep using it. It's just, I don't think it's for me. I don't like that you can't fine tune things. I feel like the recipes are not customizable. And I was gonna try and force myself to eat things I don't like, but that's just not gonna happen if we're being realistic. So yeah, not only is it just not, it's not customizable enough for someone like me that's picky, and it doesn't get you to exactly the calories you need to be at, which is fine, but then I end up being hungry, and then when I get hungry, I go and that's when I overeat. So I think I need to focus on protein because when I focus on protein, then I'm not hungry. I don't think about it. I was watching Morgan Adams's new video on her weight loss and like how she did it. And I know I'm not in the same position as her, but videos like that are kind of like what motivate me to like try different things. Yeah, seeing stuff like that is what makes me think that I can do things on my own, which may or may not be a good thing. I need a haircut so bad. But yeah, seeing her where she just like, she doesn't count calories, she just works out. And I know that that's not gonna work for me because if I just let myself eat whatever, I will gain another 30 pounds. That's what got me here in the first place. So I do need to pay a little bit more attention to what I'm eating. But I think what I can do is I can count them ahead of time. That way I know exactly what to eat every day. And I don't feel like I have to sit there and plug it all into a tracker because I already know how much calories I'm eating. She also was doing very high intensity workouts, which I'm not gonna do right away. I would love to get back into boxing. I loved that, but I am not at a point where my knees can handle that, or my back really, if we're being honest. Even just doing the Peloton the other day was rough on me. So I definitely think I just need to stick with the Peloton for a while until I get in like doing home workouts. Until I get to a point that I can handle doing something more structured like that. I would love to be able to join, probably not Orange Theory, because I don't think I'm an Orange Theory person, but like Pilates or something like boxing, or even just joining a gym that has different classes that I could go to, instead of trying to find a way to do things at home. My hair is getting so long. It needs to, we gotta chop it off. Okay, I'm gonna finish getting ready and then we're gonna try a meal plan for next week. That way I can go shopping tomorrow. Hey Google, play Jonas Brothers on YouTube Music.
Robert, here's a YouTube music playlist called Jonas Brothers Discography.
I was kissing you with my eyes open, But you said keep them closed and be in the moment. So I did my best to make you feel wanted. But what about what I want? What about what I want? And what I wanted was to crash with my dumb friends on the weekend instead of watching a movie. But you wanted me to be what you need instead of being me. Oh, and that's how I knew it. I guess I never loved you like I love me. I guess I never loved you, and that's okay with me. 'Cause someday I'll love someone like I love me. Might have to wait a little, and that's okay with me. Okay, 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 okay with me. Okay, 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 I would tell you everything I believed in, but you said shut it off, you're too old for dreaming. So I did my best to feel what you're feeling. But what about what I want? What about what I want? 'Cause what I wanted was to laugh at the way you laugh at the way I laugh. But instead you were moody, and you wanted me to be what you need instead of being me. Oh, and that's how I knew it. I guess I never loved you like I love me. I guess I never loved you, and that's okay with me. 'Cause someday I'll love someone like I love me. Might have to wait a little, and that's okay with me. Okay, 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 okay with me. Okay, 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 and that's okay with me. I guess I never loved you like I love me. I guess I never loved you, and that's okay with me. Okay, 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 okay with me. Okay, 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 sometimes I stop.
All right. I couldn't be in the house anymore, so we're going like an hour early. We're gonna go look at TJ Maxx because there's TJ Maxx right there. I actually needed to find some stuff to wear to my work trip, so this will work out. Just see what they have to kill time. But also, I'm starving, and I've been trying to drink less caffeine this week, and that has not been going well. Every day for the last like 3 days, have gotten a massive headache around like 2:30 that lasts until dinner time. And I don't know if it's because I'm not eating enough protein or if it's a caffeine thing. And right now I'm very tempted to go get Taco Bell before going and eating again, which I'm not going to do because I know better. It's just very frustrating. I need something. I need some kind of caffeine. I don't want to go to Starbucks because I don't need that much caffeine. But I need something to get me through. Maybe I'll stop at Target and get a soda or something. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can make it. It's only an hour, so we'll see. Happy Saturday. I came home early last night because I was crashing. But we had fun. Ate some good food. By the time I got there, I had a massive headache because I hadn't eaten all day, or hadn't eaten much all day. So I was happy to finally have some food. We went to, there was a Hawaiian place in there. We had that, and I don't remember what it's called. Something like Mocha Loco or something. But it was very good. Totally not healthy, but it was worth it. So I'm getting ready to go grocery shopping. I've got to finish my list, and then I'll head out. I got new socks, and there's a weird, I can't find the plastic thing. So I decided I did, just to see, because I was curious, I did the Intent meal plan. I'm just not feeling it. It doesn't feel healthy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna help me do what I need to do. It feels like it's taking recipes that I would normally eat and like taking things out of them to make it healthier. And I'm like, if I'm gonna eat those foods, then I'd rather just eat the foods. I'm gonna try and do it on my own this week. Gosh, that was excessive. Because I want to be trendy like everybody else. And I found these at TJ Maxx for like 10 bucks. So, and they're very cushiony, which I like. It gets so cold here and my ankles are always cold. Okay, so normally when I meal plan, I do everything on this little notepad that I got from Target. But because I need to like pre-plan calories that way, I also use a spreadsheet. So I'll put like that little screenshot up there. But basically what I do is I plan it on paper and then I go through and make sure that the calories work before I go through and this ponytail is just not working for me today. Hold please. Okay, this is better. That was a disaster. So because I'm trying to pre-plan my calories, most of them, I use this spreadsheet. And I basically just go through the recipes, put the calories in for everything that I'm eating, make sure I'm on track. And I leave a couple hundred calories, wiggle room for coffee and snacks if I decide to eat snacks. So most of these I'm under 1,600 calories. My goal is 1,775. And there's some days where I have a ton of calories left over, which is great because then I can go munch on things, which I really like to do. So then I also have a list of snacks that are all under 100 calories that I keep, that I can just grab. So I've got my list together. Let's go to the grocery store. All right, we're done grocery shopping. I'm not gonna make it to the other Dunkin' today. It's just not gonna happen. I'm tired. I want to be home in my pajamas. So, and I've got some stuff I have to film today. Although I could film it tomorrow when I'm like dressed and have makeup on. I mean, I am today too, but I just want to veg out today. So, what was I gonna say? I think I'm just gonna go home, put groceries away. I spent a little bit more than what I wanted because I'm gonna be, so I have this week and then the week after I have my work conference. And I'm gonna be gone from Monday through Wednesday night. Like I come back Wednesday night. So these groceries are gonna last like 2 weeks. It'll get through this week and then I stocked up on some pantry things that I can use to get me through the following week. And we reload. So we use a gift card to Winco to shop there. Just to help us stay on budget. Because otherwise, if it's all in a checking account, we'll go over budget. So we reload the card on the 1st and the 15th. And I'll be at my conference on the 15th. So we'll just reload it that weekend when I get back. So really, we didn't do bad this week. Or this first half of the month. We had $60 left after shopping today. So, and like I said, that'll get us through. So that's great. And that was with like me buying vitamins and water and things like that. I think the thing that was the most expensive was probably the extra meat I got because I'm gonna make another pot pie. And Randy likes it with turkey instead of chicken. And last time I had made fresh turkey, and this time I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna buy a whole turkey and cook it again, even though the one that I did was really good. So I hate like deboning chicken and turkey. So I got a smoked chicken breast that I'm just gonna dice up and use for the pot pie. And I'm gonna do that on Sunday so he can eat it through Wednesday. And then I got stuff for like spaghetti and all that when I get back. I also, because we got on New Year's Eve we ordered Domino's, so we got an emergency pizza for free. So I think I'll use that when I come back from my conference. I'll stop and pick that up so that I don't have to cook that day. And then I'll only have to worry about cooking Thursday. So I'll probably do spaghetti that day or something. I'm interested to see how I'm gonna do being at the conference while managing my calories like, it should be pretty easy because the people I'm going with eat pretty healthy and they're not going to want to go to like crazy places. So as long as I make good decisions, I'm good. Plus, I'll be walking so much that I always walk like 10 miles by the end of the trade show. So I think I'll be counteracting how much I'm eating and drinking, which is nice. So yeah, that's about it for this vlog. Thanks for hanging out with me this week, and we will see you in the next video.
You mess with me, boy. You are the cause of all my stress. You've been ignoring all my texts.